This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 1464, 7 Steps to Help You Actually Reach Your Goals, Part 1 by Nick True of mapped-out-money.com, and I'm Justin Malik. Happy Saturday and welcome to one of the only podcasts in the world where blogs are narrated to you for free with permission from the authors. An award-winning podcast thanks to you. And I'm going to keep this intro nice and short for the weekend, so let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. 7 Steps to Help You Actually Reach Your Goals, Part 1 by Nick True of mapped-out-money.com. According to the Statistic Brain Research Institute, just 8% of people actually achieve their New Year's resolution. But why is that? Do people just not have enough willpower, or maybe they just don't care enough? Actually, the problem isn't willpower or care. The problem is the resolutions themselves. There's a lot to be said for willpower, but no amount of it can overcome poorly set resolutions. Today, I'm outlining exactly why you should never set a resolution again and instead follow my 7-step process for setting goals you'll actually achieve. Stop setting resolutions. Resolutions are made on a whim. Most people are at a New Year's party with lots of other people around eating, drinking, and having a good time. Or you're at home watching the ball drop from your own couch in your bunny rabbit footy pajamas with a bowl of popcorn and some Hershey Kisses. Either way, that's not the place you want to be when you're thinking about what you want to accomplish next year. But nevertheless, most people make the same New Year's resolutions just like that, year after year. And then they wonder why they never complete them. It's because they make them in places where their mind isn't clear and they can't really think it through. Which brings me to the other problem with resolutions. Most people don't make a plan or think them through. New Year's resolutions are typically something like, I'm going to lose weight this year, or I'm going to stop spending so much money. The problem is that these resolutions aren't measurable and they don't have a plan attached to them. Some people will get as far as, I want to lose 30 pounds, or I want to save $100 extra a month. But if your resolution stops there, you're just as likely to fail. You've got to put in more effort than just a statement if you actually want to achieve something. Finally, the word resolution just isn't a good word for actually accomplishing anything. The definition of resolution is a firm decision to do or not do something. The problem is that all a resolution does is help you decide what you're going to do. It doesn't help you decide how or why. And without a solid why, you're not going to stick to it. Start setting goals instead. Unlike resolutions, goals give you direction. The definition of a goal is the object of a person's ambition or effort, an aim or desired result. The difference may be subtle, but it's important. Goals help you define the outcome, not just the decision. People who set goals correctly are much more likely to accomplish them than if they make a resolution. So this year, instead of making a New Year's resolution, set a New Year's goal. But you can't just set any goal. There's a specific way to go about it, so keep listening to learn the steps for setting goals that you will actually achieve. Step 1, give yourself a solid why. This is the first and most important step to setting goals you'll actually complete. You've got to start with your why. Simon Sinek gives a great TED Talk on the importance of starting with why. He discusses how all of the most successful people in the world start with why, and if you want to accomplish something, you better start with why too. This is what I mean. Before you start setting a goal to lose weight, save money, go on a dream vacation, get a new job, or start a business, you've got to really consider why you want that. Sit down and ask yourself not what you want to achieve, but why you want to achieve it. Your goals need to be something that you're truly passionate about doing. Your why needs to be deep. It needs to have a real meaning and a great impact. If you want to make more money this year because I want to buy a really fast car so people think I'm cool, you've already failed. But if your reason for wanting to make more money is so that you can create freedom that allows you to spend more time with friends and family, you'll probably stick it through. You've got to come up with a reason that is strong enough to keep you going. And it's got to keep you motivated through the really hard times when it seems like you'll never make it. If you're planning to make arbitrary goals that don't have a good reason attached to them, don't even bother listening to the rest of this article. Seriously, just stop. It's not going to help you. You're going to fail unless you get super clear on your why. You absolutely must get this part right if you want to actually accomplish your goals this year. So go ahead and come up with your why, then come back to this post after that. Don't worry, the next 6 steps will still be here when you get back. Step 2, set goals that are realistic and measurable. All right, got your why? Good, let's keep going. The next step is to get really honest with yourself about what's realistic. If you want to start working out regularly, but you currently don't work out at all, Don't plan a 5-day per week workout routine to start with. You're just setting yourself up to fail. You'll start off strong on Monday, keep going Tuesday, get through it on Wednesday, but something will come up and you'll have too much work or an unexpected assignment and you'll miss Thursday. Then you'll be bummed that you didn't even make 4 days, so you won't work out Friday either because, well, it's Friday and after all, you've already missed 1 day this week. So be honest. If you're starting from scratch, just start by working out 1 day per week. In fact, that's still 100% better than you were doing. It's all about making forward progress, so start small. Along with setting realistic goals, you've got to make them measurable. You need to have a specific goal that you can easily see whether or not you've achieved it. If you're trying to pay down your student loans or a credit card bill, don't just set a goal to pay more of your debt. Get specific and set a goal to pay an extra $100 per month towards that debt. That's measurable. And that's what you need. Step 3. Hear that in tomorrow's episode. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled 7 Steps to Help You Actually Reach Your Goals by Nick True of mapped-out-money.com. Thank you to Nick. It's a different take on one of yesterday's posts. So if you like this topic, you'll probably like yesterday's episode too if you haven't heard it already. But that'll do it for today. Thank you for being here and listening every day, including the weekends. And I'll be back tomorrow to finish up this post where your optimal life awaits.